Hello and thank you for joining us on the news at this hour. My name is Elizabeth Mutfrang. The headlines. Federal government hikes fuel price, gives directive on immediate implementation. Wike, PDP behind attack to disrupt our campaign rally, says APC. On the foreign scene, China plays down COVID outbreak with holiday rush at full tilt. In sports news, Cristiano Ronaldo reacts after scoring 2 goals against Paris Saint-Germain. And now the news in detail. Indications are that the federal government has officially increased the petrol price to 185 naira per litre from 170 naira per litre. The government, as gathered by reports, has directed that the new price should take immediate effect. It was learned that while filling stations belonging to the Major Marketers Association of Nigeria have already adjusted their pumps in line with the new directive, the leadership of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria said they are yet to be informed. The development is coming days after the federal government concluded plans for the gradual removal of the petrol subsidy from April 2023 to enable a stable deregulation of the downstream sector of the petroleum industry. It was also gathered that while the increase indicates an 8.8% increase, the ex-depot price has also been increased from 148 naira per litre to 167. The Rivers State All Progressives Congress Campaign Council has accused the People's Democratic Party and Governor Nyesom Wike of being behind the recent attack on its campaign rally. There are reports of an attack and bomb explosion at the APC governorship campaign rally at the traditional grounds Rumuwoji town in Mile 1, Port Harcourt. But the State Police Command came out to deny it, stating that the attack was carried out by aggrieved members of the party that clashed with themselves. Reacting in a statement sent to reporters, Rivers APC 2023 Campaign Council, Shogweye Eli, accused the PDP of being behind the attack. There are instances in history when youth influenced electoral outcomes. Perhaps the most well-known is former U.S. President Barack Obama's 2008 campaign and election, which was driven by young people. In another example, the term youthquake was used in the United Kingdom after young voters saw British Labour Party deny the Conservative Party an expected majority win in 2017. Will the growing youth interest in politics have an impact on the outcome of this year's elections? Let's hear what some people have to say about this. Stay with us.
If the youths are sincere, because like last time they all came out, we all were agitating, but maybe behind the scene some of the people were bought over. If this time around that same thing does not happen, I believe there will be positive impact.
The nation will not move forward except the youth says no. You knew how the youth shook Nigeria in 2020 and SARS. All we're asking the youth, me and anyone, I'm a youth development officer for that matter. I'm a youth development officer. And in every program, we tell Nigerian youths, know the right thing to do.
I have seen some clips on social media. Some youths are still saying they are not able to get their PVCs, but they should just exercise patience.
On the foreign scene, China said the worst was over in its battle against COVID-19 ahead of what is expected to be the busiest day of travel in years on Friday, a mass movement of people that has fed fears of a further surge in infections. Vice Premier Sun Shunlan, who oversees China's virus response, said that the outbreak was at a relatively low level. State media reported late on Thursday after health officials said the number of COVID patients in clinics, emergency rooms, and with critical conditions had peaked. But there are widespread doubts about China's account of an outbreak that has overwhelmed hospitals and crematoriums since Beijing abandoned strict COVID controls and mass testing last month and unleashed the virus on its 1.4 billion population after protests against the anti-COVID policy. Some health experts expect more than 1 million people will die from the disease in China this year, with British-based health data firm Airfinity forecasting COVID fatalities could hit 36,000 a day by next week. In sports news, Cristiano Ronaldo had the opportunity to play his first football match after the Qatar World Cup on Thursday night. Interestingly, Cristiano Ronaldo's first game since he joined Saudi club Al Nassr was against his career rival Lionel Messi's Paris Saint-Germain at King Fahd International Stadium in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Ronaldo captained Riyadh XI, a combination of players from Al Hilal and Al Nassr, to face PSG in a hybrid friendly. The 37-year-old Portuguese star, who was forced to leave Manchester United in November after an explosive interview with Piers Morgan, scored 2 goals in the first half to confirm that he is not finished. His arch-rival Lionel Messi also played his part for his team as he scored the opening goal in the 3rd minute. The two football icons were substituted after playing for about an hour. And with that, we've come to the end of the news at this hour. Once again, my name is Elizabeth Muchwang. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.